Let's welcome in our next guest, right? Sharp increase in oil imports from the US. Probal Sen is energy analyst at ICICI Securities. He's with us now. Probal, good to have you with us here. It's the start of what is going to be a long and tough day. What did you make of it? Any implications for your sector with these tariffs last night?
I think the language suggests that energy, so far at least, has been kept out of the ambit of the tariffs. I still don't know if the 10% flat tariff that has been talked about, in addition to the reciprocal tariffs, we are trying to get a view from the companies whether the petroleum fuel exports to the US will be impacted by this 10% tariff. But at least the higher reciprocal tariff don't seem to be applicable to the energy segment as of now.
Okay, no, absolutely. It is not applicable. But any other roundabout implications from a stock perspective, not business-wise, Probal?
Well, I think, frankly, more experienced people will be better at commenting on the overall impact that will be there on valuations and multiples across the board. I don't think this is something that anybody has been prepared for. Obviously, you have been expecting that this tariff order will come, but an impact on the broader market will obviously change every sector, not just mine. The benefit or the small positive, if I can eke out, is that multiples for our sector, specifically the oil and gas sector, are not really anywhere near, premium multiples across the board. So to that extent, the possibility of a further derating or structural derating is relatively less. The second aspect is that, peculiarly enough, the concerns around global economic growth can have an impact on slightly lower energy prices. And India being a price taker and a major importer of crude oil and other gas inputs, there I think the margin improvement can actually help, offset any impact on volumes or growth that may happen with disruption in export volumes or any other spillover impact that one might see. So I would say that impact definitely will be there, but as of this moment, I think the oil and gas sector is the least of our worries from a
Absolutely. You said it, Probal. Now, I'm just actually looking at, just allow me 1 second. I'm looking at the first pre-open rates that have come through. So 182 points down on the Nifty. It's pharma all the way. All your pharma stocks are pushing higher. Divi's 4%, Dr. Reddy's 3.5%, Lupin 4.5%, Aurobindo 6.5%, 7%. Gland Pharma, Glenmark, you name it, Gland is up about 12%. So mid-cap, small-cap, large-cap, all pharma. Generics players, CDMO players, all kinds of pharma stocks are ripping higher this morning on this relief. At least they've been spared for the time being. And we'll talk about pharma as we go forward in just a bit. But probably just my quick question, I mean, as the market goes through this turmoil, it will require all the help that it can get. So from that standpoint, I don't know if Reliance can do its thing. At least on the oil and gas business side, do you see any positives up ahead as we're going to be looking at the fourth quarter numbers and looking forward? I mean, overall GRMs, given what's happening in the oil and gas markets. So can we expect any help from RIL?
I think for RIL, I think the performance of the OTC business.
I think we've just lost that line with the Probal. We'll try reconnecting. But it is really pharma along the way.